In this video, we'll import some pre-made sound files and experiment with stereo channels. We'll make a new multi-track session. Here we can name our file and choose a save location. I don't need a template for this, and I know I want to work with a sample rate of 44.1 kHz. I'll leave the bit depth at 32 float. I'm going to create a file in stereo because I want to work with the left and right channels separately for this tutorial. Okay, so let's bring the two files I need from my desktop to the Files panel. Here we can see their duration, their sample rate, channels, and bit depth. I can see that the market atmosphere file is in stereo, meaning that what I hear from the left and right speakers are separate channels. The car starting track is in mono, so it only has one channel, and by default I should hear that equally from both the left and right speakers. So let's start with the market atmosphere file. I'll drag this into track 1 in the editor pane. To keep things organised, I'll rename the track. Okay, let's listen to that track. Alright, I'd like to increase the volume of the track a bit, so I'll use the slider over here. Right, I like that track how it is. And I'd like to add the sound of a car starting within the market, as if someone's decided to pack up their stall and go home. So let's import the car starting file to track 2, and let's rename that track as well. I'll scrub back in the track and press play. Okay, this car sounds quite loud, it's almost overwhelming, so I'll reduce the volume of that track a bit and play it again. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I'd like to take advantage of the two channels that working in stereo gives me. I'd like to hear that car only from the right channel, as if I'm standing to the left of the road. When working in a stereo project, you'll see another slider here called the pan slider. This allows you to increase and decrease the volume of a specific track between the left and right channels. I'll push the sound to the right channel. I'll reset the pan slider now and show you another way of moving tracks between channels. If I zoom in, you can see that we have a gold volume line, but we also have this bluish line, which is the pan. Moving it upwards pushes the track to the left channel more, while moving it downwards brings it into the right channel. I'll bring it downwards to the right channel and play that track back again. Okay, so I've achieved a similar outcome. This method actually allows me to go one step further though, by creating keyframes. A keyframe is a bit like an anchor point, which I can use to start bouncing the pan between the left and right channels. So as an example, I'll listen to this track again until the car starts to drive off. Now I'll quickly click on the blue line to create a keyframe. This looks like a little blue dot. I'll then move my mouse further along and create another keyframe, but this time I'll drag that keyframe upwards so it's towards the left channel. Now it sounds like I'm stood facing the road. The car's positioned to the right of me and starts up. Then the car drives past the front of me and off towards the left.